So that's a good opening hand. I like this. Brave turn 1. These I can get some good card draw later on. So yeah, and I've got weenies in the deck. Like I could sacrifice a Brave later on if I absolutely have to. But I've got like senseis and a few other things that I can sacrifice because they're not important. Oh yeah, and there was a post, just an update on the forums from one of the developers saying that their draft client is coming along nicely. So hopefully that means it is going to be added soon. That would be super awesome. And then we can stream drafting, and that would be a lot more entertaining. Drafting is a lot of fun because then you're constantly seeing new decks every time we draft, basically. So he's got his own Brave. I mean, I could attack. I don't think he'll block, but then he'll just attack. So it's whatever's. But yeah, with when drafting is added, that'll obviously. I reckon that'll bring a lot more viewers to Hex, just because it is a lot more exciting than just constructed. Because you're always seeing new decks. You're seeing how the players build decks, what's good for the picks and stuff, what's good and what isn't. So you get to learn a lot as well, and also just a lot more fun in my opinion. So he's doing a Root Dancer. That's going to be a problem. That's a turn 2 Root Dancer. Then your next turn he's going to play a resource and buff that to 3/3. I do have the Murder though, so I'm probably just going to use that. Do not want no Root Dancer shenanigans. I'll see what I draw. So Pact of Pain. That's okay. So let's get rid of that. And I'll attack in for 1. Yay. Whoops. I have to hit continue first. And attack in space. Will also be good if they add PvE, like a dungeon or two to the alpha, just so people can test them out as well and see what it's like. And that would I think be very good for the game if they actually were to do that. I mean, I think they will at some point, but the earlier they do it, I guess it doesn't really matter if they don't, but like the earlier they do it, the better. I was going to say it's not necessarily true, but the sooner we can show people what the PvE has to offer, the more interest we can generate for Hex, and just keep the community growing. Because I mean, so far all people can see is constructed. There's a lot, like Hearthstone still has just so many people watching that game, and it's just not. It just doesn't have what Hex has. It doesn't have the near as much depth as it should have. Like, it's very casual, and when we can actually show these people why Hex is so much better, that'll obviously be a good thing. So I can't actually play any of these yet, so I'll just tank in again. But yeah, and I mean PvE will be one of the strongest selling points for the game. And that's because it's going to be free to play. That's obviously that's the way to get people into the game. That's the way they're going to be getting people in. And so to show them that now, like show people the PvE, the dungeons, what it's going to involve, I think that'll be very good for the game overall. The sooner we can show that out, because we haven't really even seen a dungeon in action yet. Which is kind of surprising. I mean, we've seen like the layouts and stuff and descriptions, but not actually seen one in action. And I think when they show that, that'll generate a lot of interest. So what's he doing here? He's got 4 resources. Rage Fire. Is he targeting? Okay, so he's getting rid of one of my Braves, which unfortunate, but not necessary. I mean, we don't need him. I mean, it was helpful, but we do need a blood. That's what we need. So we're both on 18. We'll keep damaging. I mean, he's got Rage Fire, so You know, that's going to be one of his win conditions. Bugger, if I only had that Brave still, I could do a Spirit Dance, which would be so good. Like, a Spirit Dance right now would be so good, because then when I do hit that Blood resource, I could just draw into big dudes that are really cheap to cast. So unfortunately I can't do that yet, because I've only got the 4. And I can't actually even play anything, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, so if I do hit a resource next, hopefully a Blood one, then I'll play the Spirit Dance, and that way I can sacrifice like the Brave and hopefully draw into, you know, because I don't want to be drawing creatures now. Now that I've got Spirit Dance, I don't want any more creatures. I want to buff them up. I want to make them cheaper, because that'll make my Inquisitors 1 cost 5 3s. It'll make the Battle Beetles 4 cost 8 6s. So yeah, and that will just be very devastating for my opponent to deal with. And the fact that I've got, you know, being able to draw 6 cards, well, 1 at the you know, I'll be able to do 1 of those after a Spirit Dance, because I only got the 1 unit to actually sacrifice. But yeah, I really need a resource here. Blood would be perfect, but I will take it a wild if that's what it wants to do. I'll take it, but I would really prefer. Okay, so we got the Blood. So Heart of the Cards. Thank you very much. I am going to take more damage though next turn, which is a bit annoying, but getting this done and out is just going to hopefully pay off big time. And it's only 3 damage. He's going to be giving his dude Swift Strike though, so that's kind of annoying. I mean, I could also draw into, like, I think I'm running Extinction. Yes, I am. I do have 2 of them in the deck, I believe. So I could also draw that, and then just I would have a few options. I could either necessary sacrifice my Brave and then wait another turn, like take some more damage and then Extinct, which would probably be what I'd do, because hopefully he could bring out another creature here. But, you know, it's unlikely I'm going to hit that anyway, but a big creature would work also, just to stop his aggression. So let's see what I draw, basically. So what's his target troop? Okay, so he can buff up troops with his charge power. Permanent +2 damage. So another resource. So I can heal at least, that's good. So I think probably my best option here. I mean, I could sacrifice and then possibly get something I can use, but I sort of want that dude as a resource, so we'll do the Pact of Pain. And there is actually some cards that I could cast for free, like the Senseis and that, so let's just do it now and see what I get. And that way I may get another dude that... Okay, so that's useless. That's really bad. Doesn't help me at all. At least next turn I can do a Beetle. If I don't draw anything worthwhile, I can bring that out. And I did heal, so I'm still going to be okay. He can, however, give, you know, like this, for example. I mean, he's not going to want to give these extra damage because they're so low in health, so they're easy to remove. So he's going to keep holding this off for something better that has more survivability. Okay, so that's not good. He's going to now give it to this. This is not good at all. This is very bad. He now gives 2 damage to this, which will then make these have 4 damage. And they're all going to be Swift Strikers. So I need an Extinction, basically. Or a way to kill this. Just so, like, yeah, I mean, that would work as well. Okay, so he hasn't done that yet. I'm assuming he will. And that will make those a lot bigger. Let's do it on his turn, so he will do it, unless, of course, he is just going to wait till next turn in case I do kill, you know. So he probably will wait. Because there's no need to put it yet. So he's hoping I don't have Extinction, which I don't, and I'm hoping I get it. Or at least something equally useful. Extinction would be great. And I didn't, so that's not good. See, this is problematic now because... Bugger. I mean, I could do the Beetle, but then, you know, he's going to make his, this guy 4 damage, which will then make these 4 damage because they have damage equal to their master's attack. So then I'll be taking a minimum of 8 damage next turn, which is not something I want to do. So my choice here is to sacrifice this guy. It means I lose all blockers. I also lose a resource, and I've only got 2 resources to use. This is really just tricky. Or I could use this and hopefully draw, you know, I could possibly draw an extinction. So it's like, which one do I do? I think I'm going to have to do this. It just gets me so much more card draw. And I'm just going to have to, you know, I won't die next turn unless, well, I mean, I could. That's the problem. Especially by doing this, I'm going to take, so that'll be 4, 12. Actually, that's too much damage, so I can't actually afford to sacrifice this. Because then if I don't get a creature, then I am just... Damn, this is... This is not good. I'm going to have to just do... See, unfortunately, if I do this as well, I can't play at the beetle this turn. So it's either do I play the beetle, and that way I can block all the ground, but I'm still going to take 8 from the air, which... Not good. Not good at all. So, let's just do this. I'm probably going to regret it. This is not... So now I can't do shite. So, yeah. I'm just going to actually be putting myself in kill range most likely. So I'll be able to block that. So I'll be taking 2, 3... yeah. Damn it. I actually can't afford to do anything now. Otherwise I'm just dead. I'm probably just dead next turn. I can't do it, otherwise I will guarantee to be dead. So I can't do that. Can't do this. Can't play anything. Bugger. Bugger. Probably should have just played the beetle. I just have to hope. I mean, he's definitely going to give this the 2 damage now. I'm going to have to then block. So there it is. He's putting it on there. So they're going to be doing 8 damage. 9, 10, 11. So I'll be on 2 health. And he's got a wild growth. Oh, luckily he did it now. I don't know why he did that. Maybe he's got multiple wild growths and he's just like, oh, never mind. That works as well. Yeah. So I mean, he had multiple ways to kill me there. I was dead anyway. Wouldn't have mattered what I drew. I mean, obviously I needed extinction. That was the only thing that would have saved me. So let's just draw some cards, see what I get when it lets me. So let's have a look. Dang, damn it. You know what's sad? Is actually, oh wait. Can I do this? Can this work? Oh my god. Oh my god, this might actually work. Oh shite. This is gonna be funny. Oh my god, that was like... Oh my god. Oh my god. And that is just... I cannot believe that. They now got 0 damage. I am fine. That was the only card that would have saved me. I had just enough resources to do it after using that. Holy crap, that is amazing. I cannot believe my luck. Heart of the cards. I should never have stopped believing. Should never have stopped believing in the cards. That is amazing. Oh, that was so good. Honestly. That is just too good. Fortunately, I still got... I mean, I could necessary sacrifice here. I'm still going to take only 3 damage. So... yeah, let's do it. Let's get some cheaper dudes in hand. Come on, give me some senseis and stuff. Just give me some dudes. Alright, so we got 1 dude. So unfortunately I can't... the way it's working at the moment, I can't, for example, bring this in play and now cast this. Like, technically I should be able to do a quick action now. Put it on him before the socket triggers. So yeah, I mean, unfortunately I can't do that. So I will be able to, though, give it a life gain, just that way it stops him from attacking. But like, it's a quick action, so I don't have to do it yet. But he's not going to attack either way. So that's pretty much my turn. So yeah. Honestly, how good was that murder? I was like, oh, I'm so dead. Like, he's got 7/7 flyers, and yeah. I was just like, yeah, let's see what I draw. Boom. Got the one card that would save me, and I had the Brave still sitting there that I could tap. That was just, yeah. That was quite something. So I've now probably actually got this game in the bag. Because now I can just attack in with this next turn, put on the Blood Aura. So that would get me 6 health, that would give me some decent heals. And you can't really attack yet as well. Because, you know, I just block and kill whatever you you know, his biggest damaging one. And this guy has 3 health thanks to Spirit Dance. So, there's, yeah, he just cannot afford to. So let's do that as well just now. It doesn't really matter. He's not going to attack. But he's got a Mancubus, which means he can steal. He's not going to be able to steal anything, though, with this. It's only going to have 2 damage at minimum. He can't give it more yet. So there's just no way it's going to be able to steal anything. But he's just getting more stuff on the board, so he can probably block. Like, he'll probably block with... At this point, he'll block with the Brave. So I think I would only heal for 1, so I can't really attack because I need to still be defensive. But I don't need to get my damage in through combat, so... But yeah, the way it works at the moment now, I think it's bugged, because what happens is, if I attack with this and he blocks with that, I'll only gain the 1 damage, which in Magic, that's not how it would have worked. You would have still gained whatever the creature's damage is. There's also a bug that if he attacks me and I block, I gain, like, it worked with a Battle Beetle last night, so I don't know if it's with every card, but I had a Battle Beetle which had Blood Aured, and then when I blocked with it, it had 11 damage and I healed for 22. Like, so, not only did I heal for its damage, I healed for double its damage, something to do with the socket. So we can maybe see if that works as well this game, if he attacks in at some point. We can see if I heal for double the damage, so 12. So I got a life siphon, so I'll just use that. Yeah, let's just get me into a more healthier range and put him in kill range. So yeah, I mean, I've got this game now in the bag. There's just no ifs, buts, and ands about it. So yeah, I mean, there's really, in his colours, there's really nothing he can do now. I've got so many ways to kill him. I've got the Beetle can bring in to kill him. Let's see what else, and then I got other. You know, I'll probably draw into another Beetle if I was to do this. So he's got another one of those. I mean, he's got a lot of blockers, but like I was saying, I don't do combat. My damage is not through combat. Like, if I can get damage through combat, sweet, that's a bonus, but the deck's about getting the damage from the socket trigger. From Battle Beetles and these guys. So we did the 5 from last time from this. So if I want to now, I could sacrifice him for 4, and then replay it straight away and win as well. And that will do 6 damage. I can also just do that. But yeah, so 4 and then 5, 6, 7, because it'll go up to a 3 cost. Because when it dies, it goes back to my hand, it goes up in cost by 2. So that would be the better thing to do here, because, you know, it still kills him. And yeah. Now I can't, because actually that was a free cost, never mind. That was a -1 cost, so just a freebie. So now I can do this. Obviously I could have played that and just killed him, but I'm just curious to see what I draw. So then it goes back to my hand. It's now going to cost 3, which is, I have enough. I got 4 resources, technically. Well, I can't use that yet. I did get another resource. And I got, what else did I get? Another Life Siphon, which I could do for 4 if I wanted. So I could bring in the other Brave. That's free. So at this point, yeah, I mean, like I said, he's dead. Nothing he can do to stop this. So we can now re-bring this guy back in. So GG, and now, yeah, so now I just target him and take 6 damage. And I also healed for 6, so it went up to 23. So yeah, that was